Hi, this is BowdaciousGamer again of our new episode of God of War. Last time, at the end of the last episode, we've just been into the light and got some light of Alfheim. Finally, after going through the hive and all the other stages, beating an ancient. When we came out, we'd actually thought we'd been in there before it was instantaneous. But according to a trace, we were in there a long time, and I'm quoting, a long time. And when we appeared, he seemed to have taken care of a few of them. And I'm putting that mildly, obviously, because he destroyed a lot of them. He's a badass kid. So let's keep going. I'll get my axe back. So we're now on our way out of Alfheim. So let's try and make our way back to Midgard.
There's a light crystal ahead. Just laying ahead.
So this will be a new layer to puzzles. So you have these stray crystals. Sadly I can't run with them, I can't sprint. And these go in these sockets here. Now it's quite obvious, and we will start seeing this a lot. There you go. Come on. And I think I can put that on. Yeah, let's put it on that one. There you go. So I've kind of maxed out how much damage I can do to elves at the minute. Yeah, I've got loads of XP. So let's get this. Ups my light damage. So light arrows inflict more stun damage to enemies, and light arrows increase weakened status on enemies. So once again, if you were building a stun build, these are the arrows you would stay with most of your playthrough when using a Tracer's abilities. Those summons he has, each summons has a perk it can use, so you'd stick with the summon that gives you the biggest stun damage. All down to utilising how you want. And I do love the fact you can build in different ways. You know, you can have different styles and customize it to your own style of play. I mean, I could do this runic style, and then my next playthrough do a rage build. You could do a rage build if you want, and completely dedicate how you fight purely to rage builds. You know, have those enchantments that help you regenerate rage, and have the high perk chance to give you a rage boost. There's loads of different things you can do. And I love that because it gives you options, it doesn't restrict you, you know. It is quite a modern thing, obviously, like, you know, especially if you're looking at previous God of Wars. They didn't do that, they just said, this is a sword, or this is the Chaos Blades, hack away and kill things. It didn't give you a huge choice in weapons, in play styles, sorry. And that's something I really love about modern gaming. They always kind of support modern play styles in a way. Sorry, more diverse play styles in a way. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's the way I've got to go. Oh. Aww. There you go. There's just stun, there you go. So those blue arrows really pick up on the stun damage. And he's gone. Right, okay.
Finally! I'll light the crystal if you find me an angle.
What was
Let
that?
us make our way back up.
There you go. Not enough angle for you. Okay, and away we go. Oh, here we go. I hate these guys with glowing wings, so you can die as quick as you come. There you go. Get rid of them. So I have to fight like 10 different ones. Any more? Nope. Okay, let's go. I've already upgraded his light arrow skills. I've got this.
This is blocked too.
Oh man. There we go. Oh. Kick him. Yeah, doing extra stun damage as well. You'd like throw him into sides or walls or whatever, and that helps increase that stun damage for you if you're focusing on that place there. Go. Did I just accidentally hit Trace off of him then? There you go, he's down. Okay, so the strike of the Midgard. A wide arcing attack that inflicts a moderate amount of frost damage. So let's have a look at this. I like this one. And I'm going to select it after I've got my cooldown. I'm going to go straight to the upgrade and I'll show you why. So let my cooldown get done and I'll swap this over because this is my favourite light runic attack. One, it's got a wide sweeping swing. So it takes out multiple enemies. See? And two, when you upgrade it, it does this. You increase it to 3 attacks. That is brutal when you max it out and you focus loads on your runic damage. It is absolutely devastating on enemies, especially multiple enemies. I love that move. So
Where are you taking that?
these are my 2 runic attacks for the rest of my playthrough that I will focus on. Once again, I will try other ones, I might demonstrate other ones, but primarily these are going to be my 2 runic abilities from now on. I'm a big fan of it. So it's just the horizontal version of the vertical one, but the vertical one's like just too concentrated for me. And I love how much area that takes up. So let's have a look at this. So the light of Alfheim. From the light we are born until light we return. The light is the river of souls, transforming us, consuming us, transcending life and death. The light is the truth. The light is all. Okay, the light sounds great, but maybe it also makes you crazy. Trace might have a bit of a point there. They have got a bit nuts, haven't they?
Oh, look. The blue door that's not a door.
And a sand bowl.
But how do you expect me to reach it?
Yeah, I'm a bit too low for that. So sandballs up there. Somewhere behind there, obviously, for crystal. That door that has no, that does not open. It's pointless. And there's a few more things, but we'll get to that in a second. Oh, come on. Yeah. Okay.
Can you keep going?
Okay, okay, okay. I've got one idea. That did not work. How am I? I can't remember how I did this. Oh, wait a minute. I know. I need this bad boy. There we go. We're missing the crystal. And it all makes sense now.
You gonna carry that everywhere?
I just might.
You know, put a bit of string around it. Where was the bracelet? A necklace. Something or other. Oh god, you know what? I'm missing things. Like the simplest things. Like lighting the crystal. Let's just put it down to it being a Sunday night. That's what I'm gonna put it down to. There we go. Right, okay. So as I see, there's a C there. Excuse me. An R there.
Including a sacred temple.
And an N
If I want
there.
your opinion, boy,
Now,
I will ask for
this
it.
can be a little bit taxing. So, go for the C first. Go for the R. And finally, go for the N. And I hope that worked first time. And it's cool. Once again, I promise you that is a lot harder than I made it look. It really is a lot harder than I made it look. I actually think I got really lucky doing that then. Because the first time I did that, you're looking at a good 5-10 minutes trying to get all the timing down and make sure you don't miss.
You can reach the bowl now.
Right, go up here. Take it a trace, do your thing.
Anytime you're ready.
What does this mean?
Seed.
Remember the shape.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Greatest man or tallest tree begins as any more than me. Yeah, it's seed. Stupid riddles. So, it's a door after all.
There we go. Woo. They look dead. They're far back, really pale skin floating. Look at them all coming in from afar.
Great. The one with the horns is back. What does he want now?
Okay. The Light Elves. The Light Elves are back. We freed the Light of Alfheim from whatever the Dark Elves were doing to it, and they all returned to their temple. Everything is beautiful in Alfheim now that the light shines free. The Light Elves seem nice. They don't really say anything, but at least they aren't trying to kill us. It's a good point. Father says I shouldn't assume anything, but what does he know? Quite a lot. He was doing who knows what inside the light, while I had to take down an entire swarm of Dark Elves by myself. I don't care what he says, I'm glad we got involved. Okay.
I hate that guy.
Yeah, I'm not
He
big
will
on
be
him
back.
either, Trace.
We really
So-
gotta go back down here
You
again?
see,
Do
there's
you
a
see any
massive
other
hole.
way?
Yeah, massive hole. So we
Then-
have to go down. Let's do it. Axe at the ready. I love how this, like, the Bifrost just emits light when all these prisoners are gone now. And just my luck, watch me get jumped. That's the door out.
Great. Now I can barely see.
There's light. Make do.
Oh, I hate Revenant. That scared the crap out of me. Die, die, die. Drop a hit then, please die. Where is she? God, I hate him. Really have a disdain for him.
Would hold the light up so I can see shooting.
Use your ears. Adapt.
I just hate them. Okay, if your attacks can move around obstacles to hit, survivor has a better chance of dodging if he waits until it gets closer. How about I just kill her before she has time to attack, because I hate her that much. Have I mentioned, by the way, that I hate Revenants? So this is a little bit of a puzzle. I believe there's a timer on this. It's not this side though. We'll have to go to the other side to get the crystal because I need one. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, you son of a gun. Bye. Let's go. Okay. Ah.
Can we go already?
Easy peasy. Nothing in here.
Plan on carrying the crystal everywhere like the last one?
If need be.
Yep. It's a bit of a slog this one though, because I've got to take it all the way across. And you can't sprint. You can't throw it. You know, this all-powerful god. And you can't like just chuck it like straight across the room. I believe I believe this is timed, this puzzle. Yep, so there you go. Right, so it's B, low F, high F, E. Here it goes. B, low F, E. Once again, that was exceedingly lucky. Genuinely, in the back of my mind, did not think that was going to happen the first time. I really did not. Oh, that's gross. I'm not worried about that. Nope, need the crystal. Whoever designed that needs to be shot. It's horrendous. I can't. Who thought that was a good design? Looks like someone's been sick on a piece of armor.
Boy, shoot.
There we
I
go.
know how it works.
I tell you to do something, you do it. That's how it works. Come on. Jesus.
Finally.
Didn't even
You
need
used
it.
the same sandal that brought us down the first time.
Yes, we can. We're nearly done. This lift sends us back up to the top floor. Now look, it's the guy with the horns, people. And I can't hit in the squat. Come on, Ben. Oh, no way, I can't believe I missed that. There's ever been one hit off those red things, send you straight into darkness with this guy. So they're really powerful. Good thing to do is just use Atreus to like wear him down. Oh, here we go again. Come on. Here we go. Just gonna well and let's get it through. This guy's going down. Bye. Just die.
No, that can't be.
What did it say?
That we made a grave mistake.
Okay, so Wrath of the Wolf, runic summon, summons a spectral wolf that pounces on enemies 3 times. So you have acquired a runic summon. Runic summons can be equipped to the Talon bow in the weapons tab. Hold square to activate the runic summons. Runic summons are amazing and so important. So obviously, as you can see, this one focuses on damage, some runic, and a lot of stun. Now, runic doesn't really matter with Atreus because he doesn't have a runic stat. What I tend to focus on with Atreus is either the stun or the damage, but primarily it's the stun, because he's so helpful when you need to incapacitate an enemy. So I'm actually going to invest quite a bit and upgrade this because I like the wolves. There you go. And if I do it again, it's a lot. It's 13,000. I'm going to get a lot of stun damage from that summons, so that's going to be my go-to for a while. Okay. Svartal Jofir. I don't know if I'm saying that remotely close to how you pronounce it, but whatever. So we just killed the Dark Elf King that's been harassing us this whole time. I thought I'd feel good about that, but just before he died, he said the Light Elves were the bad guys. Could that be true? What if we've been fighting against the good guys this whole time? The Light Elves don't seem evil, but if they really were the ones who started this war, then maybe the Dark Elves were just fighting back? So confusing. I guess I see why Father didn't want to get involved, but I'm not going to tell him that. So yeah, I mean, history is written by the winners, isn't it? So if the Dark Elves won that war, they could say they were the good guys and the Light Elves were the bad guys, but
you're gonna be smug and say you told me we shouldn't get involved.
There's a lot of bad people who thought they were the good guys. It's all down to perspective, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I know it's not real history because I don't know much about real history. But look at, say, Thanos from the Marvel universe. He completely is adamant he's doing the right thing by wiping out half the universe.
If your mother was still alive,
a lot of people don't see it that way,
be here at
including,
all.
if I was in that universe myself. But he thinks it's for the greater good, if anything.
Fine.
And that's a warped sense of justice, isn't it? Okay, let's get the hell out of here. We have everything we need. I'll be rowing way faster than that. Let's go.
Was she my wife?
Who?
I don't know.
Oh, she was not there.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? Do not know my ways. I know it has not been easy. In the light, I felt only moments pass. If that is of some comfort to you.
That's good to know. Really. So, should we go back to Midgard? Face the Black Breath? Or do you think there's more to see in this realm?
Nope, nothing else to see in this realm. We have done everything that I can think of anyway. That's a nice moment that between Atreus and Kratos, because
What happened to the sailors who drank too much seawater?
They swore the sirens, evil creatures singing to them from nearby islands, were in fact their wives and daughters calling them home. They endangered the crew, steering us toward the reefs.
How did you fix them?
We threw them overboard.
So you fix an issue.
Well, good thing I didn't drink any seawater.
Matt, I see you've been busy.
How observant.
I am known for my attention to detail. You boys look like you're gearing up for quite the journey.
I'll get to him in a second. So it's it's a nice moment because once again it's the first time, or one of the first times, Kratos has actually gone out of his way to show Atreus that he cares, to show compassion, to show that, you know, if Atreus has a concern that he doesn't care, Kratos is trying to amend that by saying, you know, honestly, I genuinely thought I was gone for a split second. I didn't know I was gone for that long. Time ran differently where I was. And he's trying to console him in that way and make him know that he wasn't trying to abandon him or leave him where he stood.
There's an abandoned temple in Midgard that a fellow dwarf converted to his personal storeroom. Packed it with all sorts of treasures he collected during his travels throughout the realms.
Throughout the realms? Which ones did he go to? What did he collect?
Fafnir was a, shall we say, aggressive collector of magical artifacts. The more he acquired, the more he desired. There was no realm too dangerous, no relic too hazardous. He once ventured deep into Niflheim for a whetstone of all things. Huh. I bet that was quite the whetstone.
Does this story have a point?
Yes, it does. I just happen to have an entry stone to Fafnir's storeroom. You might find something useful in there.
Neat. Thanks, Sindri.
You're very welcome. Oh, and if you find that whetstone, well, it sure would be nice of you to bring it to me.
Yeah, we can get you a damn whetstone.
I'd advise caution if you're heading to the storeroom. Last I was there, all manner of nastiness had taken up residence.
Won't your friend be upset if we steal all of his stuff?
Give me a second.
Oh, no. No, not at all. He's dead. I think.
Oh, sorry.
No need to be sorry. These things happen when one travels from realm to realm, collecting priceless artifacts that don't belong to you.
We done? Right, okay. So lost items. You have some lost items. These are items that you have left behind on your on the battlefield. Press right to select the lost items menu. And there it is. So inlaid crest of menace. Let's just claim that. There you go. Sell these.
That should tidy up your knapsack.
Yes, I'm selling that horrendous chest armor. I hate it so much. Let's get rid of those. I've already done artifacts. Okay. Can upgrade anything that I have currently. Actually, let's see if I can craft anything that's better. I'm pretty sure none of that's better. No. Nope.
And for the youngster? What shall it be?
High perk activation. So the high perk activation, once again, is connected to luck. The higher my luck, the more chance that perk has got of activating. Protected barrier, preventing damage from enemy attacks after launching an enemy into the air. Chance to grant a gift of strength after launching an enemy. I don't want to launch enemies into air. There's loads of these as well. No, okay, so I'm going to leave those.
Oh, we can't forget you.
Just gonna upgrade what I have. Oh god. Yeah, leave it. Yeah, go on. Excellent.
If you're not in a hurry.
I am, because I want to get out of here now. Let's get back to Midgard. Because we've pretty much done everything we can do here.
All those voices in my head. Well, this wasn't the first time. Back when we met Brock, his animal warned me about something hiding in the trees. That's why she didn't want to cross.
She told you.
Well, I could just feel what she was feeling, what she was afraid of.
It happens again. You tell me. Understand?
I promise.
So it looks like Atreus has the ability to like communicate with animals, beings of the realms, maybe the dead. Pretty cool ability to have. Once again, he just thinks he's a normal kid with a little bit of a quirky ability. Doesn't wonder why it's so easy for him to pick up languages and,
What now?
We have the light.
you know,
To
read
Midgard.
ciphers. So back to Midgard, return to Midgard. There we go.
It's crazy to think that all the realms exist in the same space, one on top of the other. It's like this room lets us travel without moving.
I love this. Look at this. And we're back, boy.
Brock! Wait, not that one.
Did you let that seed saw put hand to your blade? Hmm?
Maybe.
You do know he lost his talent, right? Just up and left him one day. Tried taking me down with him. Hmm. Did he botch up on her girl?
Quite the opposite.
Yeah, even a blind pig farts up a truffle now and again. But you know what really counts? Consistency. And I got that coming out of all of my parts.
What did you do?
It's better. Good. Now when you're done gawking, I got a favor to ask.
What
There
is
we
it,
go.
dwarf?
There's this alchemist on Vari. Been working out in the Velander mines. Haven't heard from him in maybe, I don't know, 100 winters or so. Probably dead, but maybe you can find him. He's dwarfing like me. Wears a fancy green ring. Owes me a favor. You look?
If it is on our path.
Oh, I see how it is. Not a something-for-nothing type, are you? Fine. If you find Anvari, I'll make him whip you up something special. This entry stone here ought to get you inside those mines.
Alright.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. Given you're smart.
Do you remember the way back to the Black Breath?
Of course. We need to walk across the bridge to the Vanaheim Tower. Are we going to the Black Breath? Or exploring? Your choice.
Right, I think I'm going to leave it here, guys. This one's quite a short one. I think it's about half an hour. I think what I'm going to do is next episode, I might actually take up one of Brock or Syndra's side missions and do one of those, and then we'll get straight back onto the main quest and head to the mountain. Thank you so much for watching this episode. As again, I'll be getting these up as quickly as possible now. This is, I think it's episode 7 I've done now. Maybe, yeah, 7. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I want you to take care. And this is BowdaciousGamer. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, guys. Bye.